What is going on, guys? Noah Brewer here, back again with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you step by step how to create a high converting UGC ad, and I'm actually going to be making an ad live with you for this fast charger right here. It's just a stupid little thing that I had laying around the house. So my goal today is by the end of this video, I want to get you to a point where you can consistently pump out high converting UGC for products like this so that you can start testing many different creatives for your winning products. Now, if you have UGC creators, feel free to send them this video as a training on how to make UGC for your specific product as well. So you can use this as a training on how to make UGC for yourself, but you can also send this training to your UGC creators as a training to show them how to make high converting ads for your products. So let's jump right into it. So there's a 4-step formula that I use in pretty much every single UGC ad that I create or have somebody else create. And we're gonna be going through those 4 steps now. And I'm also gonna be scripting out an actual UGC ad for this product after we cover these topics so that you can see how they actually look in action. And then I'm actually gonna film this for you. I'm gonna film an actual UGC ad so that you guys can see what it actually looks like, you know, from base product all the way to scripting, all the way to filming the actual UGC ad. So let's get right into it. Now, the first thing that I usually like to do in my UGC ads is calling out the audience and calling out the problem. These are technically 2 steps. Sometimes I combine them into 1 step. You just have to feel it out, depends on the product and depends on the audience. Now, what you're trying to do is put yourself in the shoes of your ideal customer. So for this product, this is a fast charger. So it's actually gonna allow you to charge your phones up to 2 to 3 times faster than a normal wall plug. So the people that are dealing with the problem that this solves are people that probably have an older generation of iPhone or an older generation of phone where the battery is kind of worn out and it's just not as powerful as it used to be. So a lot of the common problems that they're thinking of are things like, you know, their phone's dying halfway throughout the day, their phone's dying when they're like out at the club or if they're out to eat at dinner and they, you know, get left without a phone or whatever those other common issues are. Just list those out and just get very clear with who your target audience is and what types of problems that they're having. And this part of the UGC ad, we're actually gonna call them out and we're gonna directly say, hey, is your phone always at 30% by 12 p.m.? So we're gonna come up with a script that is actually gonna allow me to call out my audience and basically get their attention because they're just sitting there scrolling through their feed, you know, not really worrying about anything. Maybe they're on the toilet or maybe they're sitting in their bed. So you really have to call them out and get their attention really fast. So I'm gonna say something along the lines of, hey, does your phone keep dying halfway through the day? You have to watch this video. So we're simply just calling out the problem and calling out our target audience. These are people that are most likely having their phones die halfway through the day or 3/4 through the day. And this is obviously an annoying issue that a lot of people face. So this product is going to appeal to a broad demographic, but we can make it very clear in the beginning what our messages and what our goals are with showing them this video so that they can be very clear, you know, exactly what the topic is going to be about and make sure that it's actually for them. So the next step is going to be calling out the problem. And since we kind of already mentioned the problem with does your phone keep dying halfway through the day, I'm going to tell a little bit of story about myself to kind of make it more relatable and you know, basically emphasize the problem and make it sound I guess worse than it really is. So I'm going to type out a quick story real quick and I'll be right back. So what I'm going to say in the ad, the little story that I'm going to say is I left my house at around 3 p.m. the other day to go to the store, and right when I got to the store my phone was already dead. It's only 3 p.m. I had to go all the way back home, plug in my phone and wait 3 hours for it to charge. It was absolutely ridiculous. So now that I've called out the audience and I've also called out the problem or emphasized the problem, I guess that you could say, now's the time to show the actual solution. And I think I'm also going to tell another story as I'm showing the solution and talking about what the actual solution is. So the solution I wrote is, so I hopped online and found out about fast chargers. These are special built USB chargers that charge your phone 2 to 5 times the normal charging speed. Now when my phone is almost dead, I plug it in and it's literally charged in 20 minutes. If you don't have one of these, you are missing out big time. So now you can kind of see how the whole UGC ad is coming together. So basically we're calling out the audience, calling out the problem and showing them the solution. Hey, does your phone keep dying halfway throughout the day? You have to watch this video. I left my house at around 3 p.m. the other day to go to the store, and right when I got there, my phone was already dead. I had to go all the way back home, plug in my phone, and wait 3 hours for it to charge. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I hopped online and found out about fast chargers. These are special built USB chargers that charge your phone 2 to 5 times the normal charging speed. Now, when my phone is almost dead, I plug it in and it's literally charged in 20 minutes. I'm gonna say literally fully charged. It's literally fully charged in 20 minutes. If you don't have one of these, you're missing out big time. So you can kind of see how the story is shifting into a sales pitch or an ad a little bit. So we're starting off super native, super entertaining. It's basically just me telling a story, and then we transition it into showing them the solution to the actual evil character of the story, which is obviously my phone dying really, really fast. And then I show them the solution, and then obviously at the end, we're just gonna do like a light call to action, like nothing crazy, like no go to this website, click add to cart, purchase it now, no coupon codes, no none of that. Literally just saying, head to this site right now and get yourself a fast charger now. And then on the actual video, I'm gonna put the link to the website. So it's super native. It's not gonna feel like an ad. So let's go ahead and actually film this ad, but I wanted to push to you the importance of calling out your audience, calling out the problem, showing the solution, and then giving an actual call to action so that people know what to do with their newfound data. Now, I've ran a lot of ads, probably in the thousands of different types of UGC ads by now, and almost every single winning creative that I've seen follows this structure to some extent. Now, depending on your product, you might have to move some things around or make some innovations or change a little bit of stuff. Like maybe you have to show the solution before you explain the problem. Like certain things can be different, but overall, all these aspects need to be in your ad if you want it to perform very, very good. And the more native and the more entertaining you can make it feel, as opposed to feeling just like a commercial or an advertisement, then generally the better. The more watch time you're gonna get, and the more people are going to make it and have that aha moment when you show them the solution. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, I get it now, right? Like this product really solves this problem, and they're gonna see the value in the product and actually go to your site and click purchase. So let's whip out TikTok on our phone and actually make an ad for this product following this script. So basically the way that I'm gonna do it is TikTok has the option to choose, 15 seconds, 60 seconds, 3 minutes. I'm just gonna click the 3-minute one so that I have as much time as possible, but keep in mind that we're gonna wanna keep this ad under a minute. While it's not that long, I'm gonna break it up into separate pieces. So each step of this funnel, I'm basically gonna do in a separate clip, and I might even break some of them into multiple clips so that I don't stumble on my words and stuff like that. And I might stumble on my words and have to refilm it, no big deal. I'll just film the video for this product right here, stupid little fast charger. Let's get it. I'm gonna angle this so that there's no weird shit in the background. I got good lighting right here. There's a window on the other side of this camera in case you didn't know. Hey, does your phone keep dying halfway through the day? You have to watch this video. All right, first clip done. You can see I brought some energy. I called out the audience very, very clearly. I don't think I can preview that, so I'm just gonna cross my fingers that it's good. We'll see what happens. The other day, I left my house at about 3 p.m. to go to the store, and I got to the store and my phone literally died. Like it's halfway throughout the day. This is absolutely ridiculous. All right, I just stopped that one so I didn't stumble on my words. I had to go all the way back home and wait an entire 3 hours for my phone just to charge. Like it was so frustrating. All right. See, there I shook the camera, I'm acting up, I'm acting with what I'm saying, I'm making it very visual for the audience, almost entertaining, like where they're watching this from their phone. It's gonna be a little bit funny, and it's gonna keep them watching the video. I haven't even got to the point where I explain the solution yet, so I really wanna keep them engaged and do some interesting things. And you can even put some funny things in the background to also add to this. You can, if you have a whiteboard behind you, you can write something funny, but I'm just gonna keep things simple and make sure that I try to stick to the script as much as I can. Now, you may notice if you go back and look at the actual script, what I'm actually saying is different than the script. Because if you just try to read from a script, you're literally just gonna sound like a robot, and it's not gonna come off as genuine, and it's gonna be very difficult to watch. Whereas what I'm doing is I'm reading the script maybe like 2 or 3 times inside of my head, and then I'll read it once out loud, and then I turn on the camera, start filming, and whatever I say is whatever I say. I'm not super stressing out about following the script word for word, and if you do that, I promise you're gonna sound like a robot, and it's not gonna come out good at all. So I went home and I hopped online and all right, I'm gonna delete that one because I messed up there. So while my phone was charging, I hopped online and fucking bitch. So while my phone was charging, I hopped online and I found out about these things called fast chargers. These are special built USB phone chargers that you literally just plug into any regular socket, and they're supposed to charge your phone 2 to 5 times as fast as a regular charger. So I instantly hopped online and ordered one, and now when I use this bad boy, it only takes a mere like 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes if I'm going straight from 0 to like fully charge my phone. It's absolutely insane. This bad boy takes 3 hours to charge my phone. This one, only 20 minutes. If you do not have one of these, you're missing out big time. So if you're like me and your phone dies halfway throughout the day, head to this site and get one of these bad boys now. All right, that was the ad. Let's go ahead and click the check mark and see how it came out. All right, so I thought it wasn't bad, but I also do think that it needs some editing. The pauses between the clips are a little bit too long, and TikTok actually allows you to edit these things inside of the app. So I think what I'm gonna do is start recording my screen, and I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna pop my phone up on the screen right when I start recording on it. And I'll actually go through, edit this, I'll upload it to my TikTok page, and then I'll show you how to download it so that you can actually use it as a TikTok UGC for TikTok ads or Facebook ads or whatever you're trying to use it for. All right, so I have my phone pulled up now, and I'm going to edit this. So you can see that there's a little text box there. I'm just gonna exit out of that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click adjust clips. Now what this is gonna allow me to do is view each clip individually, and I can actually change when each clip starts and when each clip ends. So this is the first clip, and I noticed that towards the end there's a little pause, and there's also a little pause in the beginning. So I'm gonna try to minimize this as much as possible. So I tightened it up quite a bit, and you can see now that it is ending very fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that off. And we're gonna try to cut this closer to when I start talking. And then towards the end, I'm gonna bring it right to when I stop talking. So right when my mouth closes. All right, so I finished editing all the clips so that there's no like weird pauses at the ends or the beginnings of any of the clips. And there was also one clip in there that I had to remove entirely. So you can see on the screen now that I finished editing, and I'm basically gonna play it back for you so that you can see what the finished product looks like. Hey, does your phone keep dying halfway through the day? You have to watch this video. The other day, I left my house at about 3 p.m. to go to the store, and I got to the store and my phone literally died. Like, it's halfway throughout the day. This is absolutely ridiculous. I had to go all the way back home and wait an entire 3 hours for my phone just to charge. Like, it was so frustrating. So while my phone was charging, I hopped online and I found out about these things called fast chargers. These are special built USB phone chargers that you literally just plug into any regular socket, and they're supposed to charge your phone 2 to 5 times as fast as a regular charger. So I instantly hopped online and ordered one, and now when I use this bad boy, it only takes a mere like 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes if I'm going straight from 0 to like fully charge my phone. It's absolutely insane. This bad boy takes 3 hours to charge my phone. This one, only 20 minutes. If you do not have one of these, you're missing out big time. So if you're like me and your phone dies halfway throughout the day, head to this site and get one of these bad boys now. Hey. All right, so that was the video. I think it came out pretty good, and we pretty much made it throughout the entire script. We called out the audience, we called out the problem, and we told a little story while we were doing it to make it a little bit more entertaining. We showed a solution in which we also told a little bit a story of how I hopped online and found out about fast chargers and this and that, almost like I'm unlocking a secret to life, which I really like this style of advertisement where it's like, oh, I found out about this, or I did some research and I learned about this, and then the thing that they learned about is your product, of course. So we did that, and then of course at the end I threw in a little call to action, which was like, you're missing out if you don't have one of these. Head to the site, get one of these now. And I left it pretty blank, but obviously if you have a brand name, you can say your brand name, like head to fastcharger.com and get one of these now. You can say something along those lines. My point was just not to make it sound like a direct call to action in an advertisement, but more to make it sound like a direct recommendation from me for you to actually go and do something. So now that we actually have the video filmed, I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick caption and post it to my TikTok page. Alright, so the video is uploaded to my TikTok, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click the share button and copy the link. So once you copy the link, get it over to your computer, head to a website called snaptik.app. And you can actually paste your TikTok link here, click download, and download it to your computer without a watermark so that you can actually run it as an ad. All right, so now are you confident enough to actually order a product and make a high converting UGC ad for yourself? I hope so, and I hope that I reach my goal of today's video, which was getting you to a point where you fully understand the breakdown and the structure of a high converting advertisement, and then you actually get to see it filmed live so that you can see how it goes from literally just being a raw product with no script, no footage to creating the script based on this formula and then filming the actual ad, editing it to come out pretty good. So now you're able to actually go out there, order your products, actually make UGC ads yourself, or like I said, send this over to your UGC creator and make high converting ads for your products. Now, of course, if you're somebody who would rather just hire somebody to make your UGC for you, this is the exact formula that we use over at ViralEcomAds.com for all of my students and all of my clients to make their high converting UGC ads. We have generated literally millions of dollars using the UGC that we've created. So, you know that you're getting something that's proven to convert. And we have set all the script writers and content creators on very specific trainings on how to actually make high converting UGC. So if you're somebody who just wants to automate the process, head over to ViralEcomAds.com and you can actually just order UGC for yourself. But I hope that I reached the goal of this video, and I hope that it was valuable for you and you can start making some high converting UGC for yourself. That's pretty much it for this video. If you like this video, leave a like for the algorithm so that it pushes it to more people. Share it with a friend, share it with your UGC creators, and obviously subscribe if you want more videos like this. I'm Noah Brewer and I'm out. Peace.